guys. Alright, so the Butler Bulldogs opened up their season last night at home against the Lamar Cardinals. I went to the game, first home opener for me for a Butler game, and it was pretty awesome. The place was nearly packed. It was the most packed a home opener had been in 20 years when Butler opened up with Indiana. But pretty crazy considering all the talent that's gone from Butler to the new coach to just all of it, and playing a weaker team like Lamar. It was pretty cool to see that place almost so close to being packed. But from where I was sitting, it looked like it was packed, but apparently it wasn't. But anyway, great game for Butler. First half a little shaky. They only led by 6 points at halftime. Second half, they tore it wide open. Defensive pressure kicked in. They started executing plays on offense a lot better. They had a lot of trouble shooting the ball and getting points in the first half. Second half, guys like Kyle Marshall really stepped up in this game. He had a double-double, and he's a senior, so he's doing everything he can to go out with a bang. And it was awesome to see them really put it together in the second half and get a glimpse of what could be. And I know it is against Lamar and that sort of thing, but I actually thought they would only win the game by about, at most 20 points. So to see them be able to do stuff like this, especially with, Roosevelt Jones out, they've got guys that can score, they've got guys that can defend. Not quite the same Butler team that I've seen play before, but it's also the first game of the regular season, so they've got a lot of time to work on that and get it going. So Butler won the game 89-58, and like I said, they only led by 6 at halftime, so obviously if you do the math, they outscored Lamar by 25 in the second half. I think they only gave up 24 points in the second half. Let me check here. 26 points compared to the 32 they gave up in the first half. But it was a pretty awesome game. One of the things I did take away from it, though, is Butler needs to work on free throws because it got pitiful. Like, I think they missed their last 7 or 8 free throws in the game, and that really dropped the percentage down. The other thing is Elijah Brown is one of the freshmen on the team. Great player with great potential, but he's a shoot-first kind of guy, and that kind of hurts the rhythm of the offense if he keeps doing that. It hurts the chemistry. So Elijah's going to have to realize that, we don't always need the shots from him, that he can be just as effective if he passes the ball around and we get somebody wide open. But anyway, I think he's going to do well in the future. So once they get all the kinks figured out, it'll be good. So anyway, basically the scoring in this game, Butler, for their starters, Eric Fromm had 10 points on 4 of 11 shooting. He was 1 of 4 behind the three-point line. Kyle Marshall, 19 points on 9 of 13 shooting, 0 of 1 behind the three-point line. He also had 13 rebounds, 4 of them offensive. And then Cameron Woods, 11 points on 5 of 6 shooting. Alex Barlow, 2 points on 1 of 2 shooting. Kellen Dunham, 13 points on 4 of 10 shooting, 1 of 5 behind the three-point line. He really struggled in this game finding his stroke, but Kyle Marshall stepped up, so that was a good thing. Then for the bench players, Devontae Morgan, 4 points on 2 of 4 shooting. Elijah Brown, 5 points on 2 of 7 shooting. He was 1 of 3 behind the three-point line. Michael Volovic, 2 points on 1 of 1 shooting. Jackson Aldridge did great coming off the bench, 9 points for the Aussie, 4 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 behind the three-point line. Elliot Campen came and played last night, but didn't get any points, didn't take a shot. Rene Castro, 6 points on 3 of 6 shooting. He was 0 of 1 behind the three-point line. Nolan Berry, 4 points on 2 of 4 shooting. He was 0 of 1 behind the three-point line. And Andrew Travis, 4 points on 1 of 1 shooting. He got the rest of his points from the free throw line. As far as team stats go, Butler outshot Lamar 54.3% to 42.9%. Butler had 70 shots in the game, and Lamar only had 56, and I'll get to why that is in here in just a little bit. 3-point percentage, Butler not so good this time, 23.5%. They were 4 of 17, and Lamar was 2 of 10 for 20%. If you know anything about the Knights, Pat or Bob, they don't like their team shooting a lot of three-pointers, so that's why they had such a low shot attempts for that, and their percentage was low as well. And then free throw percentage, like I said, Butler did terrible, 9 of 19, so that's 47.4%. Lamar was 8 of 13 for 61.5%, so free throw shooting kind of sucked in this game. Rebounds. Here's why Butler had so many more shots than Lamar. Butler had 41 rebounds to Lamar's 27. Butler had 14 offensive rebounds to Lamar's 4. Butler really got a lot of paint points. They got a lot of second chance points. They got a lot of hustle points. It was pretty amazing to see that happen. You know, just the first game of the season with pretty much a brand new team, because, like I said, all of our leaders were gone. So, and then as far as turnovers are concerned, awesome job by Butler taking care of the basketball. Only 5 turnovers. Lamar had 13, and so that was the game, 89-58. Just a great game, and great to see Butler get off to a good start. And Brandon Miller, first game as a college basketball coach, and he's 1-0. The next game is next Saturday. Get a week off between their first and second games. But next Saturday against the Princeton Tigers at home, and hopefully we get another win there. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and you have a great one.